Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. First I wanted to say thank you to everyone who has sent me questions so far. I will try to get to each one as quickly as I can. If anyone else wants to send me a question, I leave a link in the description of every video that I post, so you guys can donate there and send me whatever question you want. It does not just have to be about girls, it can be about life in general, and anything you guys want to ask me. So I look forward to your questions, and on to today's video. So today's viewer question comes from Rob. Here is his question. Hi MGTOW University, I would like your advice on what I should do. I have been seeing this girl for almost 1 year now and things have been going well. I am 32 and she is 29. We knew each other from many years ago as we both went to the same high school. We had a crush on each other back in the day but never acted on it. So when I met her again after all these years, things progressed naturally and about 5 months into the relationship, we moved in together. After we had moved in, I began noticing that she was always eager to meet up with old friends from high school, which included both girls and other men. I didn't think much of it at the time as she was always home at night and would never be late. But here's where the problems start. About a month ago, when she had gone out to meet with these friends, she left her text messages open on her computer. She has a Mac laptop, so the text she gets on her phone appear on her computer screen as well. Naturally, I looked at them thinking I wouldn't find anything out of the ordinary. Well, I guess I wasn't so lucky because the top text message was from a guy called Tyler. Tyler was a guy from school who is now very rich with his business. There were only 2 text messages, which probably means she had deleted the others. The first text was from my girlfriend, saying, "What time am I coming over?" To which he replied, "At 7. I knew deep down that this was not right, but I tried to convince myself otherwise. I guess I was thinking that she was going to see him only because they are friends. Since Tyler was really popular with everyone back in school, I wanted to believe this was the case. In the back of my mind, I knew it wasn't right, but I wanted to trick myself into believing nothing was wrong because I really do love this girl. Anyways, I shrugged it off and tried not to think about it, and I never actually confronted her when she got home. Fast forward 2 weeks, and I see again she left the computer open. There were 2 more texts this time saying how she wanted to leave me and that she wanted to be with him instead. This confirmed what was hiding in my subconsciousness. This was pretty damning proof that she was cheating on me. So now I come to you before I do anything more. What is the best way to proceed from here? Thank you, and hopefully I gave you enough information on my situation. Thank you for your question, Rob. There are quite a few things I want to address here, and I will go at each point individually. Firstly, it is obvious that you have a minor case of one-itis, with a side of longing. You mentioned that you knew this girl from your days in high school, and you both had a crush on each other. During teenage years, and in high school particularly, men can develop severe one-itis for a girl. This is what happened in your case because your mutual crush never blossomed and you were left with desire and longing for what could have been. After high school, you were probably thinking about this girl as the one that got away and you longed for the day you would meet her again. As the years passed, all that longing dissipated, but when you've met her again for the first time in many years, you felt a rush of emotion which rekindled all the feelings you once felt. This is a recipe for falling deeply in love with a woman you once knew and is exactly what happened in your case. This would explain why you were unable to admit to yourself the reality of what your girlfriend was doing. You had fallen so deeply in love with her that you were unwilling and incapable to accept what she was doing to you. In your mind, this was the girl that had got away, and after all this time you didn't want to let her go, even though you knew she was hurting you. The second point I want to address is the text messages and the fact she left the computer screen open. What men need to know is women are very good at covering their tracks and can deceive men effortlessly. You told me she left the computer on accidentally, but this may not be the case. You said you have been with her for almost a year, so why then, after all that time, would she forget to close the computer? I have seen this before, and most likely, she was doing it on purpose. She left the computer on because she wanted you to find the evidence she left behind for you. After a year, she wouldn't all of a sudden get clumsy and forget to cover her tracks. She did this meeting for you to find out her secrets. In the end, her plan was for you to break up with her, giving her the perfect escape. This will give her the reason she needs to get together with Tyler on a full-time basis. This brings me on to my next point and the most important one. She is monkey branching from you to this other man. You mentioned Tyler has become rich, operating his own business. Your girlfriend knows this and in her mind sees a man who can provide more for her. Most girls are always looking for a man who is one step above the man they had before, and your girlfriend is no exception. She sees the popular, rich man as a replacement for you. Think of it like trading in your old cell phone for a new one. In reality, you may love her, but she doesn't love you. She is seeking this other man and only settles for you if her plan does not work out. My advice is the only advice I can give a man in this situation. Get out of this relationship. Why would you want to be with a woman who is settling for you? Hopefully I presented you with enough information, Rob, where you can handle your situation. And if you want, please send us in an update on your current situation. We would all like to hear how it turns out. Anyways, thank you and best of luck in the future.